Ladies and gentlemen, back with another video on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. And before we get started, I've been seeing a lot of comments on the negativity of this game, like people commenting how YouTubers and people uploading videos have only been negative. And I'll be honest, I'll be 100% honest, straight and flat out. Before you gotta comment another negative video, I will comment or make a post about Call of Duty being good when they do something good. The problem is you can't post them doing something good when they're only doing bad. What have they done good other than come back with slide canceling, reload canceling, and Modern Warfare 2 maps? What else have they done? And okay, and they fixed the recoil and the muzzle flash and the barrel smoke and all that. So here it is. I said it right here, right now. That's the good stuff. But that's back in the beta. That's back when they announced the game. Like, come on. And hear me out. Is the game better than Modern Warfare 2? Yes, the game is better than Modern Warfare 2. But are we really going to have that small of attention spans? Are we really going to have the TikTok brain that I've mentioned in previous videos? And are we just going to sit here and be content with a game that's better than Modern Warfare 2? Like, we're not going to look back even 5 years before. And I really feel like sometimes the people that are commenting are the people, oh, Modern Warfare 2019 is my favorite game. And that's like the first COD they probably picked up because they were born when Fortnite dropped. So like, if you weren't a big COD fan back in the OG days, I guess you just won't understand it, for one. And if you are a COD fan and you say you're an OG fan and you still like this game, you might just have a small attention span and just really be okay with anything that's thrown at you, because I'm not okay with subpar things. Oh, but don't buy the game. Listen, I gave it a chance. I know I shouldn't support it. I openly admit every time that I hate the game and that I hate myself for buying it. I hope they can make the game better. I hope they could communicate a little more about the algorithms and the patterns they have, which I'm going to speak about in this video. And I really do hope for the best for Call of Duty. Should I stop supporting them? Yes, but I'm buying the game so you don't have to. I will hype up the game and say it's worth buying when it is time, or if that time ever comes. I buy the game so you see the raw gameplay. You're not watching any of these top YouTubers trying to post good gaming content, acting like the game's good, as if they're not in some crazy bot lobby or using hacks. I'm not like that. I want to be raw and give it to you straight up. So now, diving deep into the topic of today's video is bots filling up multiplayer lobbies, AI. And, you know, it sounds really crazy. It sounds stupid. Like, it sounds unreasonable, but that's really been what everyone's been talking about in town recently, is just these AIs filling the lobbies. And I won't lie, there's been times where afterwards I sit there and I'm watching kill cams, or I'm seeing certain players play. I'm sitting there thinking to myself, and I'm like, are these bots? Like, am I versing somebody real right now? But I don't want it to plague my brain, like, oh, YouTubers are posting it, that means this guy I'm versing right now is a bot. He can't be doing better than me. I'm not saying that. But there's times where it just seems off. And I know I verse cracked players. I do decently well in one game, I get destroyed in the next, and I'm versing people that their first shot hits every time. Like, I'm watching the kill cam, and right when they aim on you, boom, first shot hits. And then they might miss a little, but since the first shot hit before I even see them, I'm dead. Because you could say I suck in the comments, that's fine. But again, I'm not sitting here thinking, oh, this is a bot. But I was recording for some gameplay for this video to talk about, and I ran into some stuff that is a little skeptical. And I'm not going to say 100%, oh, AI's roaming, because I do know that there's no straight hard facts right now that are proving 100% this is a bot. There's no theater mode, which sucks, because that would really make it easy to find out. There have been videos and examples that people have posted online showing this looks bot-like. Why is this person in my lobby? This makes no sense. So as you can see in this video, I'm playing pretty well. I'm just trying to level up my Renetti. I'm trying to get Interstellar still, just to get my money's worth out of this game. And I'm just a grinder. You know, like, whenever there's an achievement, I like to go for it. I'm just trying to get Interstellar, just cause. But you'll see at the end when I show the scoreboard, I'll put some videos in now after the game of when I went to go look at their names. But you'll see again after on the scoreboard, there's somebody in my lobby who's named KP, and he has an Activision ID. And he also did very well at confirming these tags. And people have said these AI bots are either really good at the objective or really good at getting kills to try and balance the game out as much as possible. And We won by only like 2 confirms this game. And KP had 30 of those confirms. And I was actively going for these confirms. Like, you'll see. Like, obviously, there's sometimes I'm reloading, I'm trying to get on a streak or something, but I'm going for these confirms. And I dropped like 50 kills and only got like 15. I don't know how KP got 30 confirms. But then when you go back to look at his name as a recent player, his Activision ID disappears. It doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure it says that he's playing on a console with a controller, but his ID is just gone. Little weird, maybe it's a glitch in their system, and that happens, glitches happen, but it's happened a few times. There's another player, well, I'll show right here, who has no name, no ID, no nothing, and then there's another player on the other team who did pretty well, almost like he was trying to pick up the slack from his other teammate. I forgot his name, it was like M something, it wasn't really a full name, and he had no Activision ID in game, or when you went to go to his recent players, and I'm no scientist or Einstein, but I'm pretty sure, because I looked to try and shut it off, you can't turn off Activision IDs. And everybody, no matter how OG your name is, you could be the first person to put your name in, you should have an Activision ID. Everybody does. That's how your account is created. Unless you're like an OG or a developer, which, if you are, congratulations, I swear that you need an Activision ID. I'm almost positive. Even if you have the most random name that nobody has in the world, I'm pretty sure you have an Activision ID. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But it just seems so suspicious. And I don't reverse boost. I don't do any of it. I play the game how it is. If I do really good, I do really good. And I expect to take it up the you-know-what the next game. And I do. I sure do. And then the other example of how these bots do exist in the game is the information that's been roaming around of people saying how there was a recent patent that got passed right before Modern Warfare 3 dropped to include artificial intelligent bots in multiplayer lobbies that mimic humans. So it's not like bots in combat training or private match where they're running around like idiots, looking at the wall, missing a million shots. They will pick up your playstyle and play as if they're a human and as if they're you, which is kind of scary to think about. And it's hard because that all ties into the skill-based algorithm. Because you're versing players that are just as good as you, but say you are versing a bot. You won't know if they're a bot because they're going to be just as good as you or the enemies that you're going up against. And they're going to play just like them too. And so it's scary to think about because you think you're going crazy, like, oh, this can't be a bot. But with today's technology, you really don't know. It sounds so stupid to say. And any YouTuber that posts something with a bot could be wrong. They could all be wrong. All of them could be wrong. Maybe they're not even implemented in the game yet. Maybe they will never be implemented in the game. But the fact that this patent exists and the fact that technology and AI is so powerful that this is possible is really scary to think about. They could be inflating the population. They're determining the outcome of the game, which has already been a hot topic just with skill-based alone. Next thing you know, you could be in a 6v6 game and you could be the only human and not even know, which is just insanely scary to think about because the whole idea of multiplayer is playing with other people and competing against each other, having good times, who's better, who's worse, making friends. That's what old Call of Duty was. Old Call of Duty and connection-based matchmaking. You know how many friends I made just off of randomly matching? Maybe you're talking a little bit of smack to one another, or maybe you do really well, and next thing you know, you made a clan together, and this is all because you played 3 hours straight in one lobby, versing with each other and against each other. That doesn't exist anymore. And with this whole AI stuff going on, it's scary to think about. And if that becomes confirmed true, like 100% confirmed, if it gets leaked, if something gets leaked out of Activision or Call of Duty, since it's bought by Microsoft now, or if Microsoft publicly says something about it that it is in the game, just in general, if somebody mentions something about it and there's 100% confirmed proof that that's in the game, I'm telling you right now, I will never buy a Call of Duty again. That is not the experience I want to play. I hope X Defiant's out because I will happily hop on that. I hope GTA 6 is out because that'll kill this franchise. At least viewer-wise on platforms, because I'll be honest, I'm not watching Call of Duty. I'm not posting Call of Duty. I'm not playing Call of Duty if that's the case. And they're already on the brink of me giving up on them. They really haven't done anything for me to compliment them on, other than the release of slide canceling and fixed movement. Thanks. but the game still sucks. and this is just scary to even look at and think about. And I don't really want to think about it, but you cannot disregard the fact that this could be a possibility. Disagree with me all you want, agree with me all you want, but we cannot deny the fact that there's a chance that this is in Call of Duty now. So let me know what you guys think. I want to know your experiences. Am I going crazy? Be honest. Or have you had similar experiences? I never really thought about it until I watched a couple of videos, and then I'm looking around to see, oh, let's look at this player who did pretty well or played the objective pretty hard. And it's kind of sus that they don't have an Activision ID. Their name doesn't come up. Their Activision ID disappears. It just kind of sucks to see. It's really suspicious to see. I'd like to see where, I'd like to see more information come out on this and more proof and, more proof that it exists, or maybe more proof that we're just making up stuff and we're just going crazy because this algorithm's making us go crazy. The game makes the bad people think they're good, and it makes the good people think they're bad and go insane. We're going insane over here. And then the players that have anything over a 1 are over here thinking, AI, algorithm, skill-based, I'm not even versing real humans anymore. We're going crazy over here, over a stupid video game. Over a video game, who would have thought? So that's all for today's video. If you all enjoyed, hit the like button, comment down below what you think. Don't forget to subscribe to see all future content, and I'll see you in the next one.